Hi, welcome to Why This Now. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jane Duffy, and I started Why This Now out of the question, why this now? That I kept asking God at the beginning of this year. I was having some health issues, situational high blood pressure. I've been teaching for over 20 years, and I was just trying to get to the end of my career and retire. But God had other plans. So I made the difficult decision to resign. I did finish the school year. And then I thought, what next? Why is this happening now? Why this now? So the only answer I got was, why this now? What are you going to do now? So one of the things that I chose to do was start this YouTube channel. So thank you again for joining me. This is a safe space for us to talk about difficult situations in life, our struggles through crisis and change and hurt and healing. And I hope that this is a place where you can come to be encouraged by receiving strategies for different life situations that you can take away and you can use in your own life. So that's why we have Why This Now. Please subscribe and share, put comments in, click the like button would be awesome. I also have an email if you want to have a conversation. It's whythisnow63@gmail.com. I almost gave you my personal one, which is okay, but I just want to keep it separate. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the human spirit and what connects the human spirit to others. And one of the things that we really value in our family is oral storytelling. And we are great storytellers from way back. And there is kind of a joke in the family that the previous generation, both sides of the family, loved to tell the same stories over and over again. And it was kind of the joke. Here we go. But it was a new audience. Even though we weren't a new audience, the other people listening were new, so it was new to them. But the importance of oral storytelling, before the written word, there was only oral storytelling. It was imperative that the people, and I'm thinking in my head of the tribes of the Old Testament and the Bible, most people did not know how to read and write. There were certain assignments to tribes that were allowed to learn how to read and write, but everybody else was embedded in oral storytelling. It was important to be accurate, to have an appreciation for it. Oral storytelling connects our history from past generations to current, what's going on currently, but also oral storytelling reminds us, as we're speaking out loud, the importance of our own story, how we got to where we are, the importance of oral storytelling to talk to other people in your life and ask them to share their story with you. And you will find connections and commonalities with others. And that's how we develop healthy relationships with people that have things in common with us, or even in an opportunity where we can share our story because it might help somebody else with their story. And that's part of why I was really excited to do Why This Now, and I keep praying about the next topic that I can bring, and that hopefully will bring value to everybody that tunes in. So thank you again. So especially this time of year with the holidays coming, we have so many traditions in our families. And especially if we are married and we're trying to meld those traditions from two different families. We've been married for almost 36 years, and it's still sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge of, are we doing this tradition or that tradition, or are we still going to do that one? And of course, we develop new ones in a marital situation. If you're single and you have special traditions that you do, it is part of who makes you you. So the oral storytelling portion of the importance of our whole being and our person and how we connect with other people is we want to find out what we have in common with somebody else. We have a sense of belonging that we were created. We were created to love God. We were created to love others, even though sometimes it's difficult. And that is in a past YouTube segment that I did. And I think it was in July or August. You can look back on that one. Loving the unlovable. So when you have time and you make time to listen to someone else's story, you're giving them value. You're saying, hey, you matter to me. I want to hear about your story. You can ask them more questions about your story. I have several friends that are great question askers. And it's so fun to sit and talk with them because they really give me a good example of how to delve into someone else's personality and their story, because your life matters. You were created uniquely with a purpose to go and share your purpose with others in your world. Through oral storytelling, you can, as you speak it out loud, you'll be able to see over the years of your life how dots are connected to lead you to where you are right now. I am older, so I have a lot of dots that I've been connecting, but the more that you talk about it and you share with other people, you'll find that you will be more aware of how all these little circumstances and experiences in your life, whether they were filled with joy or filled with sadness and pain, have led you to where you are today. And that makes you who you are. Nobody gets through this journey of life without going through challenges and crises. And that's why I want to be able to be here on this Why This Now YouTube, because I want people to be able to reach out and come here and be encouraged. So some takeaway tools for today: if you take time and share your story, be transparent, because when you are transparent, that tells the other person that you're talking to is that, you know, you're willing to be honest and you're willing to share, you know, the humanness of what we are. We are not a Facebook page in real life. We are not. It's, you know, it's messy, it's crisis, it's struggles, it's, oh my goodness, am I doing this again? The encouragement that you'll receive will be even greater than the encouragement that you give them. It always happens like that. So be transparent. Take the time to invest your time in other people and give them time to share their story. You will be surprised and amazed at how much that touches another human spirit's heart when you want to connect with them through oral storytelling. I encourage you at this time of year, especially like I said at the beginning, share your stories. Share your stories with your friends and relatives. I do have friends and relatives all over this country. I have some in Europe, and I just want to reach out to them and just tell them, use this time of year to be mindful and remember your oral story is so important to share with everyone. And even as you speak it out loud yourself, you will be blessed and joyful, especially coming into our holidays that we celebrate. As always, I wish you joy, peace, and hope as you live your best life in your Why This Now. Please like, share, comment, and you can email me if you want, whythisnow63@gmail. And until next time, be well. Sometimes the clicker just doesn't work.